guys, and welcome back to my channel and Vlogmas day 14. And in today's video I'm gonna do a Q&A part 1. So I have been hinting that I'm gonna do a Q&A during this Vlogmas. I have got so many questions this time, so I actually have to split it up in 2 parts, maybe even 3 parts, because I do want to answer all of your questions, because I don't want to go through your questions and pick the questions that I like the most. I really want to answer to all of your questions, so everyone that actually put an effort in and asked a question is gonna get a response. So if you have asked a question in the comment sections in my previous videos and I'm not answering it in this video, I am for sure gonna answer it in my second part, or if it's going to be a third part of this video. So if you do have any other questions that I'm not gonna talk about today, you can leave them in the comment sections in this video, and I will keep on doing Q&A videos until I've answered all of your questions. And this time I am for the first time going to do the Q&A part unedited. So I'm going to try not to edit anything. I'm just gonna do it unedited and see how that is working today. So I picked a few questions that I'm gonna answer today. But before we jump into that part, of course, we're gonna do the Vlogmas part of this video and open gift number 14. 14 on the Christmas calendar, and of course we're gonna open a package from my mom. It's something like, can you hear it? It's like it's gonna be like candy or chewing gum or something. When I was little, my mom always had one package with like candy and one package with chewing gum. Maybe she is doing the same thing again. Let's open it and find out. Okay, so let's open this package and find out what's inside. So see if I'm right, if I'm wrong. And yes, I was right. It's 2 packages of chewing gum and a lip balm, and this chewing gum is my absolute favorite. And the funny thing is, when I lived in Spain, every time someone came to visit me, I always told them to buy this specific chewing gum, and it's menthol and honey lemon flavor. And me and my sister love this chewing gum, but most of the other people, they doesn't like this chewing gum, so we can keep it for ourselves when we have it. And also I got this lip balm, and it's the lip balm that my mom has been using since I was little, and I really like it, so it's very useful, and thank you so much, mama. But now it's time to dig into your questions in my Q&A part 1. Okay guys, so I think this is the first time I'm doing anything unedited. The only thing I've been doing unedited, like real time before, is workout videos, but we're gonna do this Q&A. And we're going to do it unedited. So the first question is, what is your workout split? Or what muscle groups do you train together? So this is a good question. I have been doing so many different variations when it comes to splits. For many years, I was doing back biceps, chest triceps, leg workouts, and then I was doing like one leg workout with more focus on the quads and one was more focusing on the glutes and hamstring, and then throwing in abs every here and there. And I was doing one specific workout for my shoulders and arms, like biceps, triceps, and that I was doing for so long. And I've also been splitting up in different variations. For the past 1 year, 1.5 years, I have been doing upper and lower body workouts. So I've been alternating lower body workouts with upper body workouts where I'm targeting like more muscles in the upper body. Lately, like the past few weeks, I have been trying to play along a little bit with full body workouts, and that is what I'm playing with now. So I'm constantly changing my workout splits and trying to do different like variations. So at the moment, more full body workouts, and I'm gonna tag into that topic a little bit more in 2019, where I have done like a proper schedule, and when I have like more specific workouts. Now I'm just playing with it a little bit. Question number 2, something you like to do or buy that was expensive or like to do, drink, smoke. I think the question is if I have ever bought anything that is too expensive, or if I do something like naughty, like drinking or smoking or something else. I have bought some expensive things, nothing that I regret buying. I have purchased some expensive bags and some Louis Vuitton belt, and yeah, I have bought some expensive things like dresses and things. Nothing that I regret, honestly. I have never bought anything super expensive and then after felt like I shouldn't have spent those money. So no, nothing that I regret. I do not smoke. I do drink sometimes. I don't have any like I can only drink this and this amount of times per year, or I don't have anything like that. If I feel like drinking on a party, I'm gonna drink. If I don't feel like drinking, I'm not gonna drink. I can enjoy a glass of wine during a dinner, and I don't have any rules when it comes to drinking. But I don't drink like every single weekend. And or something else it says. I cannot think about something else that I'm doing. Not at the moment. I will think about that a little bit more. Next question. Have you ever done a semi-marathon, triathlon, or other type of race like Spartan? No, I have never done anything like that. And because I have the situations with my knees are pretty bad, and I did have a surgery last summer on my knee. I'm not allowed to run marathons at all, so that I will never do. And the same thing goes with triathlons. I cannot do that type of like extreme workouts, extreme like competitions. I would like to do some kind of maybe they have like other type of races that are more like you're doing other type of things, not only running, and I could see myself do something like that. But my knees are just too bad for doing marathons and things like that. Too bad. Next question. Do you have a fitness goal for later or in a few years that you want to achieve someday? During my years as a fitness person, that sounded so weird, but 1 second, I just have to. So okay, so I have to clip because I need to take this phone call. I will be right back. Okay, so back from that phone call. During my years as a fitness person, when I was more in the fitness industry, I had more goals to look like a fitness person in my body. Now honestly, my fitness goal is more to shred my body a little bit more and go back to my like normal body that I can have and still enjoy all the good things in life without being extreme. So that is like my goal at the moment. How did you discover AliExpress site the first time? That was many years ago. I think that was like 5 or 6 years ago. And how I discovered it was actually by the time I was doing a lot of bikinis. I have been doing so many things in my life, but at that time I like to do bikinis like myself, like sew them myself. Sew them? No, that is not how we were saying. I like to do bikinis. So I wanted to have like these connectors that you have on competitions bikinis, and I couldn't find them anywhere, and when I found them they were super expensive, so I started to Google and I discovered them on AliExpress. So I started to buy connectors and like Swarovski crystals and things on AliExpress to bling up my bikinis that I was doing, and that was how I found AliExpress. And from there I bought everything from that to makeup, things to my house, activewear, normal clothes. I have bought so much things from AliExpress, but that was how I found AliExpress the first time, and I was terrified to order the first time I was ordering from AliExpress, but I have never had any problem with it. Next question. What is your longest relationship with a boyfriend? So here is actually something that I don't feel so comfortable talking about, because I have never had a super long relationship, and that is not something that I'm proud of. But my longest relationship is actually 2 years, and I've had a 2-year relationship a few times. And I'm not proud of that because it's just nothing that I mean, it's very personal, but it's not that something happened, it was just that we found out that we maybe were not like made to live happily ever after. So 2 years is I'm planning to change that. My next relationship for sure is going to be someone that I really feel 110% that it's someone that I want to live more than 2 years with. Next question is a little bit easier topic. What is your favorite color? But it's hard to answer that also because I love colors. So I don't have a favorite color, to be honest, because I love colorful things, and I am a lot into this kind of like turquoise colors. I love some green colors, pink colors, purple. I just love colors, so I cannot pick like one favorite color, to be honest. When did you start your fitness journey and why? I have done a full video on this topic, but I started going to the gym when I was 15.5 years old after I had a bad injury in my knee. I was doing dancing before that. And my fitness journey, I don't know, when I started to more, I was into modeling, and then I had to have some other goals with my body, and then after I was doing modeling, I started to go more into fitness, and then I wanted to have more like a fit body and not only being skinny. So I will leave the link to that video where I describe, it's like a 25-minute video where I describe like my whole journey from when I started to where I'm at now. So if you're interested to dig in more into that, you can see that video. Next question, do you see yourself retiring from being in front of the camera when you have kids? I have absolute no idea. I think it's so hard to, or I believe it's hard to understand the feeling you're gonna have when you become a mom. So I don't know. To answer it now, I would say no, but I don't know if I will change my opinion when I have a baby, when I have a kid. Maybe I don't want to be in front of the camera anymore. I don't know, honestly, but for now I would say no. But I know I wouldn't stop being in front of the camera, but maybe I will change my mind. I don't know. And the same person is asking, and have you set a time frame for yourself, girl? I think he or she is meaning that if I have a time frame for like marriage and kids and everything, and no, I do not have. It will happen when it happens. I'm not planning on getting married, but I definitely want to have kids. I don't know when it's gonna happen. First I need to find someone to have kids with. I think you cannot have a time frame for those kind of things. That is gonna happen when it's happening, I think. Next up, do you believe in astrology and what is your sign? I am a Gemini, and I do believe that because I've seen like it makes sense that when you are born in the year will in some way like flash how you are as a human, but I don't read like the astrology things and believe like purely in it, but I think that it has something to it, but I don't like am 110% like believe everything I read about Geminis and things. If you can move anywhere in the world, where would you go? I have absolutely no idea. I have been living in so many places in the world, and I honestly do not know. I do not know. That is like one of the hardest questions to answer, because I think that there is something special with every single place I have been to, and I've been traveling a lot. Definitely there is many places I've been to that I never would ever consider to move there, but I don't know. I honestly do not know. If I could move anywhere, I do not know. I will see, but somewhere where it's hot. I do like when the weather is more tropical than what it is here in Sweden, at least. Next question, do you eat fish? Yes, I eat fish. And the same person is asking, have you ever smoked? Yes, when I was a teenager I was smoking like every now and then, and I was party smoking, but I think it was the last time when I was 17 I did like smoke on a party, and I remember I felt like so disgusted after, and I felt like, well, I do not need this in my life, I will never ever smoke again. So no, I have not smoked now in so many years, and I am not considering smoking anywhere near in this time frame. Last question. What do you think of cutting and bulking, and have you got any tips on them? Also, when did you start working out? So I started working out in the gym when I was 15.5 years old, and I've been going to the gym more or less on a regular basis ever since. And what do you think of cutting and bulking? I think it depends on if you are... I think a lot of people are doing it wrong. When they are bulking, they are going on like a dirty bulk, and they are eating more or less anything, and I don't think that is healthy for your body. But in the way of doing like a bulk and cut, where you are bulking a little more clean, which means you're eating like normal food but a little bit more, so you can have like a frame to build muscles. And then cutting, I don't think it's bad, but I think that you need to do it the proper way to have the outcome that you want from it. And if you are competing, for example, if you are like competing in any like competition that are surrounding your body, I think cutting and bulking is more or less something you need to do, but I don't think you need to do it on the extreme basis when it comes to bulking. I don't think that you need to gain like 15 kilos after a show. That is not necessary, because you cannot build that much muscles anyhow. So I think if you're doing it on the right terms and for the right reasons, I don't see any problem in cutting and bulking. But I think a lot of people are using it with the wrong terms, if I can say like that. They are like, oh, now I'm bulking so I can eat McDonald's and I can eat these treats and everything, and I don't see the healthy points of that. I have been doing cutting and bulking before. I'm not doing it anymore because I don't need it, since I'm not competing anything or anything like that anymore. So everything goes down to what is your goals and what you want out of your training. I think that is like the main thing. So yeah guys, that is the questions that I am gonna answer today, because otherwise this video is going to be too long. But for sure it's gonna go a part 2 next week is gonna come up, and maybe if questions keeps coming in, I will do a part 3, and I will do as many parts as I can to answer your question. So let me know if you did like this uncut, unedited video, or if you do prefer more when I edit my videos, so they are maybe a little bit shorter but more edited. I do want to stay more real with you guys, and I do not want you to feel that I'm too edited. So sometimes I prefer to do this more like unedited videos, but let me know what you guys think. So with that being said, I hope that you have hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and that you want to be a part of my YouTube family here. And please make your comment in the comment sections down below, because I love to read your comments, and I am always trying to respond to all comments, except for the creepy comments, because I honestly do not know what I'm gonna respond to the creepy comments that are coming, but otherwise I like to respond to your comments. So with that being said, guys, I just hope I see you guys in tomorrow's Vlogmas video. But for now, we say bye!